making the injection molds right now for the root pod, and the first step is to take our silicone model that we took off our 3D print, create a box. I'm going to pour plaster in here, and then out of the plaster we're going to pour a metal part. So let's start that process. Phase 2, demold the rubber tool from the plaster once it's cured, and there you go. We're going to pour the zinc into here after it's been in the kiln for 30 hours. I have the second plaster molds cast right here. I'll demold them in a minute. And I have the first ones in the kiln. They're ready to go. They've been in there 30 hours. And right now I'm melting down the zinc that will become the tool. So we're going to cast that as soon as this melts. The metal is melting nicely. I upgraded and just made this handle because the cast iron pot came with a small handle. It's not meant for casting metal, obviously, but it works well for what I'm doing. So I just made that, create a little safer environment. It takes 2 people to do it now, but much safer, especially now that I'm casting a lot more zinc and there's a lot more weight. This stuff's heavy like lead, so this is going to work far better, and we're almost there. So let's let that melt a little bit more, and we're going to pour.
That may be one, because it's melts there. Okay. All right, ready? Stop. Nice and slow. All right.
All right, casted that bigger root pod tool, and it looks really, really good. Only issue I have is on this left cavity here. You can see there's some porosity down in that corner, and that's because I didn't put a bigger riser in there. So next time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to recast this part and put a bigger riser in, and it's going to be A-OK, and it'll be good to go on the bigger root pod tool. So the big root pod is coming. It'll take me about another week to set this up and cast that. But all in all, I've made a lot of progress. I think I have this casting thing dialed in. So let's go ahead and do the right one.